YouTube? This is Roy.
This is Joey.
And today we're going to be looking at some more of the Crossover Souls sport that's coming out. Pretty nice stuff, and we've already talked about some of the stuff, but
there's been some new stuff released, and we'll talk about it. There's a lot of cards I'm excited for. I'm a lot more excited for this pack than I was for Secrets of Eternity. I didn't really want anything out of that one other than Diamond for Stellar Knights, but anyway, we'll just jump into it. The first card we're going to talk about is Chao Feng, Illusion of the Zing, and I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry, but I don't speak whatever language this is. It's generic, 1 tuner, 1 more non-tuners. It reads, if this card was synchro summoned, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters whose attribute is the same as the original attribute of a Zing monster used for this monster, (S), used for the synchro summon this card. When this synchro summoned card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add 1 tuner monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, when a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon 1 worm-type monster from your deck, whose attribute was the same as the one that was destroyed in defense. Alright, and it's got 2800 attack, 2800 defense. And it's a level 9. So this card's freaking amazing. As a Zing player, I'm super pumped for this. I'll simplify it, because I read that really fast and it probably was hard to understand. Basically, all the attributes of the ones that you use for the synchro, they can't activate effects. It's not that they're negated on field, they cannot activate them. It's a Majesty's Fiend. Which means if you summon this, you pretty much win, because you're going to use the one, like if you're playing against Clifford, you're going to summon Earth or whatever. If you're playing against Necros, you're going to use Bixie. I mean, you're going to use Bixie most of the time anyway. If you use it correctly, then it shouldn't be a problem.
And not to mention, with the tuners being Land Dark, that's already half the meta right there.
Yeah, especially with Jiaotu makes it really easy to get out too. If you summon it on the end phase, then have 3 Zings in your hand, pitch 2, summon 1, yeah. And then anyway, as we keep going, it floats, it gets a tuner if it dies, which if it dies, you're doing something wrong, because you're going to make it immune to stuff. But also, if you summon this and you kill a monster, not even when this kills a monster, when you kill a monster, then you get a special summon from deck, which is amazing. And it's just an all-around really, really, really good card, and I'm super pumped for it to come out. It's going to make Zings a ton better. Just being able to make this card and just pretty much win if you play it correctly.
And it is a generic, so if you want to play something else, when it dies you get a tuner, so I mean, that's okay. But other than that, it's only good at Zings.
But if you're going to play 9, play Mistworm. It's superior generic, but in Zings, this thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on it? I haven't mentioned
I hate this card because
he knows I'm going to play it.
I mean, I love it. It's a great card. It's really good support for Zings, but I'm going to have to face it and...
Sad face.
Yeah, sad face. Anyways, on to the next one. We have El Shaddai and Amalith, however the hell you say that.
It's a water fusion.
Yeah, it's a water fusion. 1 Shaddai monster, 1 water monster. Must first be fusion summoned. Neither player can special summon monsters from hand or graveyard with spell or trap effects. This card is sent to the graveyard. Target 1 Shaddai spell or trap in your graveyard, add to your hand. It's not great. I know a few Shaddai players, like Alex, is really upset because it was supposed to be really, really good. I mean, it's good against Necros, that's about it. But, I mean, decent attack, 2700.
It's a level 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's better than what I was expecting they were going to get, but it's not what they should have gotten, in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, what I think, it's just really underwhelming. It doesn't help the deck at all. You can tell they're really not real worried about keeping Shaddais relevant by this card. I mean, it's pretty much an auto-win against Necros, but I can see people playing 1 for that with cores and stuff, but other than against Necros, it's kind of useless.
I mean, I'm kind of sad about this card because, I mean, I hate playing against Shaddais, but at the same time, it's like Konami was trying to promote them, and then all of a sudden just threw them away, and it's kind of sad.
The only good support they got was from Duelist Alliance, gave them pretty much everything, and then they got El Shaddai Fusion and the 2 decent fusions they make sometimes, and then Secrets of Eternity give them nothing. So, anyway, next card is Clearwing Synchro Dragon. This has been out for a while, we just not talked about it for some reason. It's a generic 7, 2500, 2000. It's a synchro, obviously, and once per turn, During either player's turn, when another level 5 or higher monster on the field activates effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a monster is activated, targets exactly one level 5 or higher monster on the field, and no other cards. You can negate the activation if you do destroy it. This card destroys a monster by its own effect and gains attack equal to the original attack with the destroyed monster until the end of this turn.
In case you didn't understand that, it
Negates
negates
5
all
or higher.
It's really good.
It's okay. It's situational. I mean, it's good against Necros, obviously, because then if they summon Trishula, you just laugh at it.
I mean,
It's bad against Teller Knights, bad against Burning Abyss. Shadalls aren't really a thing anymore. Cliff Forts, it's okay, I guess. I guess it would be good against Cliff Forts when they
well,
tribute.
aren't they? I say yeah, when they special summon or normal summon without tribute, they're level 4.
Yeah, but when they like tribute a disc or whatever,
Yeah.
and then special one.
I mean, it's 2500 attack, which isn't great, but I mean, it's good.
I mean, my only thing is if I'm gonna play a generic 7, probably gonna play Yazi.
Yeah.
And I argued with someone about this. They were trying to tell me this is a better generic 7, and I'm of the opinion that Yazi's way better because it can't be targeted, simply for that fact, regardless of how great it is in Yang Zings. Woohoo, Yang Zings. But overall, this is a solid card. I probably won't play it in anything because I don't think I have the room.
Yeah.
But it's a good card, and I wouldn't fault anyone for playing it. I understand why. It's just I don't like it that much, in all honesty.
Yeah, if you can't find a Yazi and you happen to get this pack and you pull this, I mean, you can use it till you get a Yazi, because it's not bad. Or if you have the room for a whole bunch of extra 7s, I mean,
Yeah, if you're playing a deck that doesn't really need the extra deck too much, you can just.
Yeah.
But in my personal opinion, I don't think it's something that's going to be like an extra deck staple or anything.
No. Anyways, moving on, we have Deskbot 4. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about the other Deskbots, but 1, 2, and 3 can create some really ridiculous fields with some pretty good damage.
OTKs for days.
This one kind of helps out with that. If this card battles a monster during damage calculation in either player's turn, you can send one Despot monster from deck to the graveyard, except Despot 4. During that damage calculation only, this card gains attack and defense equal to the level of the sent monster times 500. Also, your opponent takes no further battle damage this turn. If this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon 2 Despot monsters with different levels from your hand and/or graveyard in defense position. Now, this is really good because if you battle, you can send, I don't know which Despot it is, but
The level 3.
the one of them, if you special summon a Despot, you can special summon it from the graveyard. And so then if you destroy their monster, you special summon the 2 other Despots, and then special summon that one, and you got a full field, and you can create some ridiculous boards. The level 1 is a tuner, so you can get, I think you can get from level 3 to level 10.
Or something like that.
So like you have really good extra deck access, and depending on what deck you put these in, generally machine deck, you can do ridiculous things. I really like this card overall. I'm gonna hate playing against it because it's gonna be kind of annoying, but in my opinion, it's really good.
See, we have a friend named JD who plays Despots, which is the only reason we've ever heard of this. Point out, this isn't really a serious deck at all. It's kind of just a fun trolling thing. The only thing that kind of sucks about this is if you use its effect to send, you don't do any more damage. But I think it's a really good card to get your place started, get a bunch of Despots on the field, and get them cycling and through your grave and stuff. But it is a really good card. I think it'll help out the deck, which I mean it only has 4 cards, so I don't really know how to call it a deck. I mean it's kind of like an engine, but regardless of that, it's a really good card. I think it's cool to see it.
Yeah, I mean, going with the not taking any more battle damage, the fact that they special summon them in defense. I mean, if you can special summon them in attack and still do battle damage, I mean, you can OTK with just this one card.
Yeah, that's true. It would be really powerful.
Yeah, because the other ones get a whole bunch of attack boost for each one too, and it's ridiculous. I like this card though. It seems pretty good. Moving on.
Anyway, next card we're going to talk about is Fire King's Island. This card is a field spell card that reads, if this face-up card in the field zone is sent to the graveyard or vanish, destroy all monsters you control. That seems terrible, but unless you know what Fire Kings do. But you can only use one of the following effects of Fire King Island per turn, and only once that turn. During your main phase, you can destroy one monster in your hand or that you control, and if you do, add one Fire King monster from your deck to your hand. If you control no monsters, you can special summon one Fire Wing Beast monster from your hand. I really like this card. I think it really helps the deck out a lot. Unfortunately, this is an OCG exclusive because Konami hates us, but what it does is I kind of equate it to Dragon Ravine. It's really good. It helps you search. You can search the chicken, then next turn just throw the chicken on the field and blow up the chicken and just chicken everywhere. I really hate this deck because I don't like the chicken, but regardless, I think it's really good for the deck.
Yeah, I would say I'm kind of glad that it's not come to the TCG because I hate Fire Kings. I mean,
Stupid chicken.
yeah, I mean you can get around them. They're just really annoying.
Stupid chicken.
And there's like, oh, someone blow up. Oh, I killed my monster.
Explosions.
Next turn, someone blow up. And this helps them out with that. But I mean, it is good support for them. I mean, it'd be interesting to see in the TCG. Fire Kings tier 0. No, but yeah, I do like it. It's pretty good support for the deck. And yeah, it's kind of like Ravine. So, I mean,
It's helpful.
it's helpful, yeah, and I think that might be why that it's OCG exclusive, is because it's pretty much a ravine.
The OCG keeps all the good things.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all we thought was notable for now. If there's anything else,
There's
I
some
mean,
other new stuff. There's like some new Fluffal support. They're getting a Miracle Fusion and a Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
There's some super heavy support. It'll make them a little better. Some Melodious support. They're gonna actually be able to do stuff now other than just chill behind their lock. This set's all around really cool. I'm looking forward to the next 3 sets: Premium Gold, World Superstars, I think it's called, and this. I'm looking forward to all of them. So other than Secrets of Eternity, all the packs have been good. And Secrets of Eternity is kind of the black sheep shadow specters of this kind of pack, like these recent packs.
If you like the content that you just saw, you can click over here on all these other links and check out the rest of our channel.
And if you liked our stuff, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us what you thought in the comments below.